I just want to know, perhaps a selfish one, how your life has changed since you started Magellan.
Yeah, to be honest with you, my life has changed very little since I've started Magellan. My kids are a bit older. I've got 4 fantastic kids. We have a farm out of Sydney. We owned that farm before we owned Magellan, and we built a house there. I think since we've put Magellan, we were a bit extravagant. We put on 2 bedrooms, so we've renovated. We've renovated the farm. I live in the same house in Sydney. I've still got the same car, but I bought a second car. I have a ute that I had that's on our farm that I use. But I bought a slightly more comfortable car, a Volkswagen, to drive up and down to.
Probably more appropriate around the city.
Yeah, it's a little bit more comfortable. The ute was pretty uncomfortable to drive in. So we try and keep it real at home. But I love what I do, you know. Probably what's changed at Magellan is Magellan's changed. Magellan's got a lot larger, and we've got a lot more people and fantastic people here. Magellan, after a decade of One Castle Race Street, we moved into the MLC Centre. We got a very good deal on the rent here, by the way.
Okay.
But we've got some nice offices now. They're not over the top, so maybe that's changed a little bit. But literally, we had people stacked on top of each other down in one car. When you set up a business with 20 people and you end with 100, it gets a little cramped. I think we had 1 or 2 meeting rooms. So, you know, it's got a slightly nicer, but really from my life is, and I think that's a really important lesson. I think you notice people who start having success and then they start changing their lifestyle to mould into that. And then the things that made them successful all start to disappear. You know, their focuses change and what they're doing changes. And, you know, I'm not doing this for the money. I do it for the game. I love the scoreboard. This game is very, very humbling. I can tell you every time we make a mistake, a lot of competitors and journalists and other things point it out very quickly. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. If we make a mistake, we deserve to be called out on that. You can't reinvent the scoreboard here, and it's a journey, and we're doing it for the long term. You know, I've got no intention of sort of retiring at the end of that. I'd love to do, you know, Warren is 88, he's going to be 89 next year. Charlie's 95. I'm not sure I'll still be doing it at 95, but I look and say there's a lot of water to go under this bridge
for sure.
Yet.